2020 has been a challenging year for us. And I think it's a year na full of challenges and it's also a year na full of overcomings. I'm thankful for friends and family who look after us, like by sending messages, especially when my dad was confined in the hospital twice in a span of 3 weeks. And I'm thankful because God has been providing for us financially and those people who prayed and journeyed with us through our tough times.
I'm really thankful for my friends who stick with me through these hard times and pushed myself to become a better person. Grabe sila sumuporta sa akin pag nag-share ako ng art ko or ano. Since I'm very anxious when sharing my art, since I feel like as an artist, I'm not yet there and they're to support me despite weird yung pag-explain ko ng stuff and kung paano ko ginagawa. But I'm really thankful for them for being supportive. I also like to thank two of my close friends since grabe yung supporta nyo sa akin. Supporta nila sa akin and it's my continual motivation to strive more as an artist and as a person despite the year 2020 being a rough one. And thank you for keeping me in your prayers. You know who you two are. So, ayun, that's what I'm thankful for.
For this year because this allowed me to relax and have time for myself and my family at home. I know that I am one of the most privileged ones, and I have actually exercised this privilege in participating in donation drives and initiatives in sharing my blessings with other people. I have also learned a lot this year, not only academically, socially, but also mentally. I believe that I've grown to be more mature, and these are things that I am thankful for.
For God's word in the Bible, for the many commandments and promises that has given me comfort and wisdom throughout the whole year.
Sa mga taong nandun para sa akin, yung family and friends na andun lagi para supportahan ako and to guide me.
Despite of all what happened throughout this year, it made me closer to God. It made me realize how important it is to trust on His promises and to have this kind of relationship and trust on Him that no matter what happens, everything would be okay in the end. And it made me worship Him more and bring us together close as a family.
Siguro one of the things that I'm most thankful for is my parents. Lagi naman akong thankful sa parents ko, pero this year mas na-appreciate ko kasi mahirap mag-earn ng money this year, pero nakakayanan pa rin nila mag-provide sa amin ng mga pagkain. Nakakayanan pa rin nila kaming bigyan ng education. Our parents care more about our well-being and health than their own. Kaya nga madaming pwede maging thankful for about our parents.
I am most grateful for the people that God has given me during this pandemic. For my family, for my friends, and for my employees. I'm also thankful for the fellowship with my Christian family. Thank you for the time that we can spend praying together and sharing God's Word together, and even serving together.
Firstly, for God, that you protect me, provide for me and my family. And of course, I'm thankful also for my friends and my family that they've continued to support me in the decisions that I made. They continue to comfort me and they continue to help me grow more, not just maturely, but in my spiritual life as well. And of course, I'm still thankful for our fellowship that continued to give me joy na makakasama ko yung mga care group members, care group leaders, officers, advisors, and yung mga messages and activities na ginagawa namin.
A lot of people know that I'm such a picky eater. But one thing I want to thank God for this 2020 is that I have something to eat every single day. So hindi lang pag sinigang ang ulam, tsaka ako sobrang saya. Pero every time na may pagkain sa harap ko, sobrang nagpapasalamat ako.
And honestly, I'm thankful for a lot of things. Pero isa siguro sa pinasasalamatan ko this year is yung technology. With it, I get to live a similar life na na-experience ko before COVID. And ayun, dahil sa technology, nakakapag-aral pa rin ako, nakakapag-serve pa rin ako sa CSA, nakakanood pa rin ako ng worship videos, nakakapag-joy pa rin ako, officers meeting, hataw, and also nakakausap ko pa rin friends ko. And super thankful ako sa technology kasi with it, I got to create memories with my friends, and ayun, it also made my year memorable and special in its own way.
For this year is technology, because through it, we are still able to connect and fellowship with one another. We can still meet up with our friends and family, even through Zoom and other online means. And I think for me, this partially takes away the isolation from our situation right now.
For my friends, to the new ones that I made and to the old ones that stayed.
Are the people who I've realized I'm so blessed to have in my life, and the new people I've met who have definitely been a big part of my 2020.
God has blessed us with education, enjoyable activities, even though we are stuck in our homes. So that's something we should be thankful for.
For two things. I'm thankful for the gift of health and at the same time the gift of technology. So 9 months have passed and we are still all healthy, and at the same time I'm very thankful for the gift of technology, because with technology we were able still to be able to meet and at the same time bond and worship God together as one family.
For the safety of my family and friends, and we were still able to have fellowship with one another and care group time.
For continue God's provision to my family, my loved ones, my friends, and for me.
One thing I'm very thankful for this year in this time of pandemic is that we as a family are able to worship together at home. We have brought the SSP liturgy at home. That's one thing that I consider very priceless.